players making their way here to the ground through the notorious Dhaka traffic. If they didn't have an escort, it would take them hours. As it is, they were whisked through the streets, and eventually from the team hotel they arrived outside the stadium to scenes like this.
Well, we're ready here for this rest of the world versus Asian 11 game here in Dhaka. Akwa, the captain of the World 11, and Wasim Akram, captain of the Asian 11. And he's going to turn over the coin, Wasim Akram. And tails it is. Okay, Waz, you won the toss. What have you decided to do?
We decided to bat. The wicket looks quite good and weather is a bit humid, so we decided to bat with such a bowling batting we have.
Great outfit.
Absolutely great outfit, great place to play cricket, and the whole team is looking forward to play today.
And who will be opening? You've got pretty big choice there.
Yeah, I think we decided to Sanat Jayasuriya and Sachin will open and Saurav will come in.
So that's the situation. Asia against the rest of the world for the ICC CricketNext.com Cup. Sachin Tendulkar and Sanat Jayasuriya for Asia making their way to the middle. And the rest of the world side already out in the middle, and the atmosphere is absolutely electric.
Here's Tendulkar's first ball. Not a bad way to start. Lovely, typical Tendulkar shot from his first ball. Just an appetizer from the little master. 4 more down the ground from a full toss. A big over to start off with for Asia. 2 boundaries to Tendulkar, 11 without loss. Typical Jayasuriya stroke. Overcomer for another 4. So the runs flowing here. Just the 2 overs, 17 already on the board. And that's long chase around the third man boundary. Won't get there. Hayward down there. Another boundary for Tendulkar. Magnificent stroke. Absolutely impeccable. Full flow of the bat. Gap between extra cover and mid-off. At this rate, we could be looking at a score of 500 here. Oh, that's magnificent. That's the kind of thing that raises the hairs on the back of your neck. Just easing on it. No effort whatever in that shot. My goodness. This is absolutely enthralling stuff from Tendulkar. And these are high-class bowlers. Hayward, one of the fastest in the world. But as fast as he came onto the bat, even went off it faster. So just 6 overs gone. 43 on the board already for the Asian 11. Well, he's joining in as well, Jayasuriya. Hit that very hard and square. Very punchy bottom hand player, Jayasuriya.
Yes, Sanat Jayasuriya really belting that one.
Not quite. No, Bevan will ask. He's given him out. He's got him in fact. Ball didn't appear at first as if it had carried, and the body language from the players didn't suggest that. But perhaps it was so clear that the catch was taken. So Jayasuriya goes then. The first wicket collected by Hayward.
A bit of instinctive play here. Sanat Jayasuriya trying to play it across the line. The length wasn't there. It was cramped for a little bit of space, and nicely taken by the fielder there. And Asia now 49 for 1.
Saurav Ganguly, the new Indian captain, comes in to join his immediate predecessor Sachin Tendulkar at the dismissal of Sanat Jayasuriya with a score at 49.
That's gloriously struck. Exquisite timing from Tendulkar. And the crowd are loving this. Sachin Tendulkar at his best. This isn't a half volley. It's on the up, played on the rise. Again, the cut shot employed by Ganguly. And this time he'll get the boundary. He's got that away and just over point. That'll reach the boundary and it'll end the over. So 12 overs have been bowled here, 75 for 1. Here's some of the scores around the 300 mark. Lots of them. Ganguly getting into the act. Didn't quite time it. He still manages to reach the boundary. It's one of his favourite areas. Square of the wicket on the offside. And looks like a young Phil Tufnell running around the boundary there, Evie. Great effort by Phil Tufnell. A bit unlucky as well. 50 for Tendulkar. And he's reached that half-century in style.
It was a beautifully timed shot, his 9th boundary. And just have a look at this. It's absolutely effortless. Little roll of the wrists. Fine leg zap. Goes some 20 metres wide of him. And it's timed so well, it races away to the boundary. Well, the crowd are playing their part in this celebration match, that's for sure.
That's a lovely shot. It's a packed offside field, but Ganguly has still found the gap.
That's a lovely shot. My word. I just can't believe he just doesn't know where to bowl at him.
He's a left-hander to play so beautifully through that offside.
And we're going to see spin introduced. Philip Tufnell from Middlesex and England, an experienced player who was absolutely thrilled to be included in this rest of the world side. Well, I don't know what Alan Gilchrist's going to say about that. Tufnell beginning to suffer. Beautifully picked up, mind you.
Well, he was actually beaten in the flight there, but look at that adjustment. Turned towards mid-wicket. He was looking probably to hit it over long on, but beautifully picked up by Ganguly. Over mid-wicket and middle it.
And now it's going to be Lance Klusner. An example of what comes from the meat. That was right out of the meat.
Sachin Tendulkar reading it quite nicely and playing with full face of the bat this time straight.
Full toss. Franklin Rhodes, the fielder, and that is not very good. If we're going to be charitable to him, we'll say that it did go over the used net wicket.
This couldn't been in time, Franklin Rhodes.
Well, the Asia 11 here rocketing along. And there goes Ganguly with yet another strike over the top. Lovely 4 runs. There's a little bit of question in Ganguly's mind there, Ravi.
This is a pretty ordinary attempt by Franklin Rhodes. He should have taken that catch. He backs away, and the bowler won't be a happy man. He's got his runs in pretty quick time.
Great feast of cricket, and that's a lovely, easy run there for Saurabh, and he raises his bat. That's his half-century, and the crowd erupt. Saurabh Ganguly just completing his century and going over the top. It's a long, long one. It's gone over the top for another huge 6. What a lovely shot. Lovely use of the feet there by Saurabh Ganguly, the Prince of Calcutta, and I suppose he'll be given the title of Prince of Dhaka soon.
Yes, he does have this ability to hit the spinners a long, long way. He gets into excellent position.
Lovely shot, lovely use of the feet, perfectly timed. Lot of elevation and clearing the ropes by a mile. 56 of 57 deliveries so far. Tendulkar follows suit, using his feet, and this time he finds the gap at mid-wicket, and Tufnell is suffering. You can see it in his face there.
Well, he's being made to think here by these two batsmen. Both have the ability to use their feet, and look how wide Tendulkar had to go there.
Down the wicket he goes. A little bit of an inside-out shot, and he's hit his partner, I think, at the other end. Saurabh was in a spot of bother there.
Well, he tried his best to get out of the way, and this would have hurt, because that ball's gone from the middle of the bat. Well, Tendulkar just smiling there. He's still down.
There's the shot. Down the wicket. Meat of the bat. Tried to move away, but just the back of his thigh there. I think Saurabh was hit, and he's not very happy. But from the reaction we saw in Tendulkar's face when he came down to cheer him up, I think it's not that bad.
Well, Tendulkar just smiling there. He would have said something to Ganguly. And whilst Ganguly was on the ground, there was a meeting taking place between Tufnell, the captain of the rest of the world, Mark Waugh, and Adam Gilchrist, probably on what line he should bowl. But it's not made a difference, or has it? Yes, Tendulkar has perished in the deep. He's not cleared Franklin Rhodes this time. And on this occasion, Rhodes has gone forward and taken the catch.
defeat, of course, is obvious, but he's played a brilliant innings. He's entertained the crowd here. So that's the end of Tendulkar. 80 of 77 balls. It's 163 for 2 Asia. New batsman in Aravinda de Silva. Sachin Tendulkar has brought in another great, Aravinda de Silva. The fielders of the rest of the world won't be too delighted to see.
But a superb innings there from Tendulkar coming to an end.
Well, he's given Aravinda a little bit of a present. First ball down the leg side and promptly dispatched to the fine leg boundary. Lovely shot there, but it's only going to get him a couple of runs, as the rest of the world 11 will be a little thankful that Tendulkar is back in the pavilion. Aravinda still not playing the game he's capable of, but Saurav is, and he's bluffed that up, and that's going over the top for yet another 6. That's over long off, and Saurav Ganguly going great guns here in Dhaka, scoring yet another over boundary.
Yes, he loves having a go at left-arm spinners. Once again, it's the footwork that allows this shot to be played. Nice follow-through. Easily clearing the rope.
Tuffle must be wondering, what do I do next? De Silva knows that Ganguly is well set at the other end and just giving him the strike, hoping that the runs will flow from the other end. Which it does. It's not hit properly. It's uppishly going to the hands of Rhodes again, and he takes the second catch. Franklin Rhodes responsible there for sending both Sachin Tendulkar and Saurav Ganguly back to the pavilion. Yet another wicket falls. Asia 11, 183 for 3. And that is the end of the 27th over.
Ganguly goes for 67 of 66, 183 for 3.
One Indian replacing another. Ajay Jadeja is in there, the ever-smiling Jadeja, replacing Saurav Ganguly, who's just gone back to the pavilion after scoring some entertaining shots all around the ground.
Raises the 200. Jadeja acknowledging it from the crowd. Jadeja raising his hand. Well, I suppose he has reached 8. Straight back past the bowler for 4. Struck it really well, Jadeja. Lovely straight drive. Jadeja, didn't he ever drill that one? And I think they've been out because it's a lovely shot for 4. Well, not if you bowl short. Just waiting on it. It's slow and pulled away for 4.
Jadeja has gone for the big one here. He's cleared the boundary quite comfortably. So the acceleration just about to begin.
Doing it quite effortlessly. He has the ability to clear the boundary. Very good striker of the ball. That is why he's there in this Asian 11. Great utility player, lower down the order.
Yes, the Asian 11 will be eyeing a score in excess of 330 here. Still some strong hitters to come. The fielders too enjoying this occasion. This wasn't a cricket ball being bowled. This is. And Jadeja has gone here. He set it straight to cover. Neil Johnson has made no mistake. And Mark Waugh has picked up an important wicket.
Scooping it in the air, trying to cover the clear the covers fieldsman. He's gone for 28. Asia 11, 242 for 4.
Huge roar from the crowd when Abdul Razak came out, the young, exciting all-rounder from Pakistan. The first Pakistan player on view here. And Razak off the mark here. Well, the finger has gone up here. Bevan can't believe it. De Silva is gone. A very casual appeal from Adam Gilchrist.
Fine edge. Nicely taken by Adam Gilchrist. Very confident that it had gone, Aravinda.
Pepsi Asia 11, 248 for 5. 10 overs remaining, and Moin Khan's come out to the centre. He's cleaned him up here. He's deceived Razak in the flight. These are important wickets being taken here by the rest of the world 11. The captain of the Pepsi Asia 11 comes out. Wasim Akram. His team 248 for 6. You can see the crowd warming up to him. He's been a fantastic cricketer for Pakistan over the last decade and a half. Not much batting to come after this pair, so it's important that signal. And he's found the boundary this time. First boundary for Wasim Akram. That'll end the over. 264 for 6.
Gets it on the full toss and goes for 4. Finds the gap between the sweeper and the long off. Bad delivery from Mark Waugh. 3 overs remain, and the rest of the world has done pretty well to drag Asia back to just over 6 runs and over. Off stump gone. So Wasim Akram is polished off by Nanti Harewood. Rather ambitious stroke by the experienced left-hander. Good piece of bowling by Harewood.
Good bowling by Nanti Harewood. This is quick. He sees Wasim Akram give himself some room. So he fires it in his off-stump. The off-stump goes flying, with Akram gone for 15.
Anil Kumble comes in to join Moin Khan. When Tendulkar was really going along with Ganguly, he looked very much as if they would push on to a score of something in the region of 350. Gone behind point and goes for 4. Just a little bit of width, and Kumble really put that onto it. Raises to 300 for Asia. Come off the body, I think. Down towards fine leg, will go for 4. And will go for 4 as well. So a very expensive over here from Franklin Rhodes. The last one he'll bowl, boosting Asia up to 309 for 7. So the most expensive over of the innings, level in with the 25th, 15 from Tufnell and 15 in the last over from Rhodes. And there is Moin Khan's trademark stroke. Away for 4, so typical of Moin Khan. That's really the first time that he's connected properly.
Again, but it's gone straight up in the air this time. Harewood, great catch. Brilliantly caught, had to make a lot of ground in Nanti Harewood. And Moin Khan looking for that favourite shot of his.
Really was a tremendous catch. There was no question that he was going to go for it. Mid-wicket would have had the chance to get in as well, but Harewood was chasing after it. No one else could dare come into the picture. Tremendous strides, tremendous catch. He wanted that wicket, and he's got it. So Moin goes for 34 from 31 deliveries. 4 balls remain, and Asia 314 for 8. New batsman is Chaminda Bas, the Sri Lankan left-hander. That's magnificently struck by Anil Kumble. Down behind square, he gave that everything. And they can get it there as well. But they'll not do so now. Very simple dismissal. Once the fielder, Mark Waugh, had the return back into Nanti Harewood, who was waiting for it at the bowler's stumps. 319 for 9, 1 ball to go. Muralitharan comes in. Last ball of the innings. A single off it. So Asia end with 320 for 9 from their 50 overs. It'll be a big challenge for the world team to get up and win this game. Sachin Tendulkar's 80 really set them on the course for this total, along with Saurav Ganguly. Partnership for the second wicket of 114 from 106 deliveries. The ground, which holds 45,000 officially, has been packed to overflowing. So Wasim Akram will take the ball. Here's the first ball. Wasim Akram enjoyed it. In fact, you know why he enjoyed it? Because it was one of those fake balls that we saw early on. Neil Johnson didn't know it, and he was completely flummoxed. Then he realized what it was and said, "Get away from here." Mark Waugh, in fact, deliver a ball such as that, which had come from the crowd during the Asian innings, and then the ball after that, get the wicket of Jadeja.
Handling across Wasim Akram, but still very effective. Johnson beaten with that bit of in-swing.
Still laughing about that first ball. Gone right through Moin Khan, keeping low, difficult stop for him, and it gains him 4 by signal by umpire Orchard. So 2 left armers opening the bowling for the Asian 11. straight to extra cover. Well, these things happen to batsmen who are out of touch. Hit through the line, hit it pretty well, but found the lap of the fielder. So the first wicket goes 28 for 1. New batsman is Jack Callis, comes in to replace Neil Johnson.
What a very good catch that was by Chaminda Vas. Well, we were talking about the difference between the two innings. We saw a couple of caught and bowled chances put down. We have seen a stunning catch by Chaminda Vas. It's the end of Mark Waugh. Just look at this.
Brilliant catch. His wrong hand is right hand. And it was going quickly, and Mark Waugh, who was in such majestic form, he's gone for 28. The rest of the world now 46 for 2.
The new batsman, Michael Bevan. Abdur Razak from the pavilion end. And there will be 4 of them. Just given a little bit of width, and that was all he needed.
Second wicket down at 46, and so far, good one forward. So superb shot, and that's going to go all the way for 6 runs, indicated by Venkat. Really lashed onto that, Ravi.
There's tremendous footwork.
It's an appeal, a loud one, and he's got the response from Venkat Raghavan.
Beautiful piece of bowling from Anil Kumble. You've got to watch here. The ball hit the pad first. The shout was for a leg before decision. Yes, that's plumb.
Troubling the batsmen. So if he can drop that ball on one of the bare patches, maybe he can get some turn. That's delicately cut away for 4 runs. Delightful shot there.
And as far as the runs scored are concerned, caught and bowled. Well, now you can say that Asia have tightened their grip with Cairns going.
He's looking to work the ball away towards the onside. This one was a top spinner. And Chris Cairns just a little confused in the end. Murli taking a wonderful diving catch.
New batsman is Lance Klusener, who comes in to join his fellow left-hander Michael Bevan. They're expecting it.
And that's what they expected. Not quite that, but it's a little bit of turn for Muralitharan. And it's a good catch, it slipped. And this crowd come alight again. Jayasuriya the man. And that's good captaincy by Wazam Akram, having a slip in for Klusener.
Klusener goes for 16. So 180 for 5. Adam Gilchrist comes out to the centre. It's another player who loves to cut and pull, Adam Gilchrist. He also plays the sweep shot well. Robin Singh out as a substitute for Wasim Akram. He's bowled in here. This is a big wicket. Gilchrist looking to hit across the line. He's missed it altogether. Now that was the wicket of Gilchrist. He's looking to hit across the line. Missed it altogether. Tendulkar starting off with a leg break here to Rhodes.
Franklin Rose, he missed that altogether as well. I don't know whether he thought it was the off break or leg break. It was a perfectly pitched leg break.
That's wrapped on the pads. So Razak has struck once again, and his 7th wicket has gone down here for the rest of the world. It's 196 for 7. Wickets have been falling at regular intervals here for the rest of the world. There's only Michael Bevan, 93 of 86.
It's a mighty blow. And no doubt about that one. And that's an impressive way to bring up his 100. What a wonderful way to do it. Michael Bevan, he might not be going to be on the winning side, who knows? But it certainly is a very, very fine performance by Michael Bevan. In the air, but it's going to drop safely. And it's against the rope. Now, did he save that? I just wonder whether we need to have another little look at that. Razak certainly didn't know that whether he had put his foot on the rope or not, and well, it was a 4. It was a 4.
Catch it!
In the air, cries of catch it, and he's dropped it, and he's knocked it over the boundary. Well, Saurav Ganguly not too happy about that, because he's not done himself much good either.
Well, he had to run across and get underneath the ball. It wasn't underneath the ball, it was always on the move, and that's very difficult when you're catching a cricket ball with the arm stretched So he dropped it, and also the ball went to the boundary.
He's giving him another chance. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's a chance for somebody in the crowd.
How quickly it was picked by Bevan. Look at that elevation. Beautifully timed, still middling it, still going with the effort.
And that's clubbed straight down the ground. That's a remarkable hit. He moves up to 150, having got to 100 with a 6. He now gets to another landmark with a 6. Tremendous innings here by Michael Bevan.
Well, it's not an official one-day international, but goodness me, it's got to be one of the best one-day international games you would ever see amongst the top-class players. And the top-class players, as he has another smash to the leg side. He just hasn't had anyone that's been able to stay with him long enough, but absolutely brilliant.
This man has played such an astonishing innings in one-day internationals, and he's just beaten the field every single time. This is quite exceptional batting.
Absolutely amazing.
And not only fireworks in the middle from Bevan, but perhaps premature celebrations in the crowd. Top edge, down towards the boundary, it goes all the way for 4. That's the kind of boundary they're looking for. They don't mind where they come from now. Andy Caddick looking for the single to give Michael Bevan the strike. And it's gone through the fielder, goes for 4, but that'll be better. 10 balls remain, 27 to get. Caddick now picking up the scoring, just a couple there. 100 partnership between these two. And who would have thought when they came together with a score 196 for 7.
That's brilliant bowling. Shimon Devas, 24 to win, just 7 deliveries. Sounds impossible, but with this man on strike, anything's possible.
Down towards the extra cover boundary, goes for another 4. Remarkable batting, finding the gap, striking the ball well enough, reduces the target to 20 off the last over, 301 for 7, and the match has gone right down to the wire. Here's Abdul Razak now to Caddick. They've stolen a bye. They had to take every possible opportunity to get Bevan on the strike. They've got him there now.
Ideally, not even a boundary. Get 3 to get Michael Bevan on strike. He's got 1. So 5 deliveries left, 19 required. Boundaries are needed.
Magnificent strike down the ground. We've seen that shot before. This one didn't quite carry. It goes absolutely straight, and that's one of those boundaries.
And what a boundary. This really is a top shot. He in total control. He wants to hit it straight. He knows exactly where the fielders are. He bisects long off and long on, and that's just short of a 6. And suddenly, from nowhere, this game is alive. Very much so.
The force is with Michael Bevan. 4 balls to go. He's gone again. Another 4. Reduction now to 11 from 3 deliveries.
And the crowd, as much as they appreciate the good shots, they're not sure what they should cheer, because they realise with every boundary that the rest of the world side are getting closer and closer to victory. But this has got to be, really, what an innings. Unbelievable. The control, the composure that Michael Bevan's shown. 176 not out. Can he possibly win this game? 11 runs, 3 balls.
He can possibly win it. That's another 4. Now he's reduced it to 7 from just 2 deliveries. He needs 2 more 4s. And Abdul Razak, at the age of 20, now realizes what it is to be under pressure before 65,000 people who are supporting your team and who are pinching themselves in disbelief as to what they've seen over the last half an hour or so.
Absolutely amazing stuff. 7 required from 2, so there's got to be a boundary, that's for sure. And Michael Bevan has now reached 180. And if he were to win this game, they'll have to go for 2, which they will. So that's going to be 6 off the last ball. And I'm afraid, well, let's have a look at this. Third umpire called into play. It's a tight one.
I think Carrick knows he's gone. I think the Asian players know he's gone. It brings Bevan back onto the strike. But if he is gone, it means that the running will only count as a single. Robin Singh, the substitute, such a dazzling fielder. He's onto it, and the return comes in. Carrick trying to make his ground. And very good thinking by Abdur Razak. His bat is in the air at Andy Carrick. An experienced cricketer has left his bat in the air. He's gone. But look at the common sense, the cricketing common sense of the 20-year-old Abdur Razak, realizing the ball was going to hit the stumps. He was in front of the stumps and let the ball go through, and the run out effective.
Andrew Carrick, 23 run out, but what a partnership. And now 6 required. Rest of the world, 3-1-5 for 8. What a game.
The match has come down to this. 1 ball, a 6 will do it. Michael Bevan faces Abdur Razak. And not quite. He's got the 4. They win by 1 run. And just thought for Michael Bevan, 185 not out. As fine an innings as you will ever see. So Asia win by 1 run. We've got a match because of this man. It seemed dead and over when Andy Carrick came in to join him at 196 for 7. They shared a partnership for the 8th wicket of 119 of just 77 deliveries, and he's the hero. The Asian 11 have won.
185 not out of 132. No one else really coming to the fore due to the bowlers of the Asian team who really did bowl well. Good line, good length. And this is the last ball. Bevan knows it's got to be a 6. He doesn't get enough leverage on it, doesn't hit it high enough. 1 bounce over the boundary. But what a game and what a finish.
All those who saw it remember this performance by Michael Bevan for a very long time. That is quite special.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've witnessed a fantastic cricket match here today, and in the end, a stunning innings from Michael Bevan was just not good enough to pip the Asian 11 at the post. It was an outstanding innings, 185 of just 133 balls. And now the award for the man of the match, Michael Bevan. I'd like to ask Mrs. Pallavi Jha to present the CricketNext.com Cup, the ICC CricketNext.com Cup, to Wasim Akram, the captain of the Asian 11. So Pallavi Jha there presenting the trophy, director of CricketNext.com. So we come to an end of Cricket Week 2000. It's been a tremendous concept, and it's time to go back now to the commentary box position, and Tony Kozia is there.
Thank you, Ravi Shastri. There is Wasim Akram, the winning captain, the captain of the Asian 11. And what a wonderful match we've had. Camaraderie between the players. 320 for 9, beating 319 for 8. 639 runs scored from the 50 overs, and the match going down to the very last ball.